Hello? 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 Okay, okay, it's working. Hello? Hello? My microphone wasn't working! Well, more specifically, my 𝐒𝐲 wasn't letting me unmute. I've never had that problem before. Hello there, gamers! My name's 𝐒𝐴𝐏𝐵𝐵𝐵, and today we're playing a little horror indie game called Side Hustle. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. I know technically, like, introducing like the game and stuff this way is probably decreasing the amount of people watching, right? The amount of people that just click off immediately. However, I'm so nostalgic for that sort of like, and today we're playing, you know? I guess it kind of breaks like the rules of presentation, because, you know, like when you're giving a speech, you don't go like, and today we'll be talking about blah 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 blah, you know? Old Let's Play era. But yeah, I keep thinking of like the old Let's Play era, and something calls to me, and I have to do it. I just have to do it. I don't know why. It's like the spirit takes over me, and I'm like, oh man. Remember the good old bad days? Pippa, you never go back to the carpet store. Tagabango, thank you. Welcome to Gary's, formerly Sneeds, previously Chuck's. Oh my god. Let's just jump into it. And let's see how the volume is. Big old cucumber, thank you. Hello, my name is Pippa. Hello, everybody. My name's Pippa, and today we're playing Side Hustle. What was that? What else does he do? I used to watch Markiplier quite a bit. I used to really like Markiplier. That's not to say that I like hate him now or anything. I just... Didn't I have this conversation on stream at one point? I think I had this conversation on stream where I was like, you can just tell that like he's just like keeping the lights on the channel nowadays. Because like, not because like he's creatively bankrupt or whatever, but because he's putting all of his energy, in my opinion, into his other projects. Yeah, he's tired. He's tired. I'm not like, oh my god! Okay. The guy could retire anytime, really. Oh. Oh my god, okay. Oh, a child! There's only one thing worse than a rapist. A child. Hey, Gary! Going to work this early? Hey there, yes, it's going to be busy today. Yes, now get out of the way, I'm in a hurry. I feel like if we're mean to the child, it'll come back to haunt us. Silver Dog, thank you. It's the 50th anniversary of the sinking of the Edmund Fitzgerald wind cover, Pippa. What? The Sans Undertale. Yeah, epic meme. It is a good meme. Global Block, thank you. Hi, Pippa. Can I get happy birthday, please? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Global Block. Happy birthday to you. Is there game audio? Intermittently? Diamond Dalek, thank you for becoming a big puppy. Metraholic, thank you 100 biddies. Uruka should make a phase bear cup. Doctor, thank you. Pippa, hi. Mentally ill rabbit, thanks being you. Thank you. Cool acid, thank you. Oh, that was 3 days ago. Thanks. Okay, hey there, yeah, it's gonna be busy today. Good luck, Gary. I'm gonna play on the playground. Bye! Okay, bye. Oh, thank you. What a Lunchables kid. Yeah, this kid definitely ate Lunchables. Oh, I got a collectible. Hi, Gary. Want to play rock, paper, scissors? I choose rock. I choose paper. You lose. Hey, wait a minute. I think he chose that after. Good morning, Gary. How is it going? You know, another day at the store. Not bad. How are you doing, Pat? Could be better. My wife Edith wants me to get a new carpet again. She's saying our old one keeps moving every time we leave the house. I'll probably see you soon. Oh yeah. Oh, a very high-rise apartment building. Oh. Gary's carpet value closed. Wait, I want to explore a little bit more. Can I go in anywhere else? I can't go down the dark alleyway. Hopefully I'm not like on a time limit or something, because my exploration senses are currently tingling. This town is foggy. Yes, it is. It's like 7 floors, yeah. Gutter Night. Play for free on itch. Hey, wait a minute! Hey, get these ads out of here, man! I didn't pay to be advertised to. I didn't pay at all. You're selling carpet at Silent Hill? Maybe I am. Maybe I am. What of it? There was a collectible out here, and now I'm not seeing any other collectibles, even though I for sure thought there would be. I should be allowed to open up the garbage cans. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Not paying, not tipping, exactly. Exactly. On that note, I have like a very... This is a very bad ramble. So angry, thank you for the gift sub! Thank you! Oh my god, thank you for the 100 biddies. Okay, so you guys know how I was spending time with family recently who came in from out of state. So one of the family members, I was basically in charge of like chaperoning them around and stuff, and because everybody else was busy. And so one of the things about this family member is she prides herself on always paying for everything. Like every family like gathering, she's like, "Oh, and I paid for it. Oh, and yeah, I bought you that, didn't I? Blah 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 blah." Chat, she didn't pay for anything. Chat, I racked up like $300 in like museum tickets and shit. All right. I paid for all of the food, all of the gas. My car got a flat fucking tire. Okay? And thankfully, she had AAA, so I got to use that for free. But I still have to buy new tires for my car. Still gotta buy new tires for my car. Is this the same person that slammed your door? Yeah, this is the same person that slammed my car door into the curb twice. And then started like jiggling it, trying to get it unstuck because she slammed it so hard onto the curb that like it got stuck. Like the door swung out. And it was like, the car door was like basically level with the curb. And so it swung out. And she had to like jostle it to get it to close. And I'm like sitting there like, oh my god. Oh my god. Just stand up. Just stand up so that the... Like, I didn't say this, but I'm thinking, you know, I'm like, just... stand up so that way the weight is off the car and you can close the door. Oh my god. Stellar Quasar, thank you. So, yeah. And then, chat. I'm sorry, I know I'm supposed to be playing the game, but now I gotta get this out of my system. Chat. It's been eating me alive. It's been eating me alive. You still sound mad. I was mad. I'm not like mad that I had to pay for stuff, you know. I'm happy to accommodate like family and stuff, and like I'm not gonna like actually pry into people's like living situations or whatever. I'm not gonna be like, so you always claim you pay for everything, and yet here you have not paid for literally anything. Interesting. Oh god, what part was I gonna complain about next? One of the things was like $200 on its own. So it's like $200 plus $300 from going to all the other museums and shit and paying for the gas and everything. Because some of those fucking museums are stupid fucking expensive. Did she complain? Every time we went to something, she'd be like we went to the zoo, and she was like, yeah, the zoo is better where I live. And I'm like, did you just say that to me after I paid fucking how much for your fucking ticket? Granted, I did like an annual pass, so that way, not for her, but like I renewed my annual pass, and then I put like I put it so that way I have like 2 extra adult guests. So that way, like whenever family and stuff comes to visit, or whenever like if I take like my sister's kids and my sister comes with, and my sister's husband, then like there we go. Like that, not that I like spending time with my sister, but I would be happy to take her children to the zoo. But anyways, so I bought like annual passes. So like that one, yeah, I don't expect her to pay for like the extra $100 it cost to bring her. But you know, like anything, any of the meals, any of the museums, maybe any of like the like little treats that I took her to, like any of the snack, like literally anything. And what riles me up about this, because I wouldn't have given this a second thought, okay? It is kind of like ironic, but like I wouldn't have given it a second thought. However, so I go to crash for the night. I'm like, I am so tired. I'm so tired. I can't do this anymore. Because I for 3 days I spent taking her around, trying desperately to make her happy. Okay? 3 days of driving hours around the Pacific Northwest trying to make her happy. But anyways, okay, I go to bed, and I got her some little souvenirs from the zoo. Okay? I get her some little souvenirs. And one of them is a mug with an elephant on it. Alright? And so I'm hearing this story secondhand, but apparently this relative, she tried to hand Mamakin the mug. She was like, I got this for you, or something. And Mamakin's like, no, that's the mug that Pippa got for you. Don't you remember? And she's like, no, I got this. And Mamakin's like, it's a mug with an elephant on it. She got it for you because you like elephants. And she like hesitates for a moment. And then Mamakin goes to like grab it, unwrap it, and then she like pulls it back. And she goes, oh, huh. I'm like, because, like, part of why it bugs me, chat. How old is this relative? She is like 70. All right, she is up there, but she is cognizant, okay? But when we were leaving the zoo, like I sit down and I hand her the bag. And she's like, I'm like, oh yeah, I got you some stuff. Here it is. And I got her a pin, I got her a mug, and I got her a bracelet. And she just sets the bag on the ground. Like at her feet in the car, and I'm like, oh. You don't even want to look at it. I mean, I didn't say that. I just started driving. But I was like, I see how it is. I see how it is. Okay. All right, I see how it is. Okay. Okay, whatever. 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 You always complain. Nobody gets you anything. I got you something. Whatever. All right, thank you. The regifting fairy doesn't usually appear so soon. Ah! Dementia. She doesn't have dementia. Strawberry Bowl, thank you. Flew out my brother and his family for my wedding. They stayed at my guest house, and I paid for all the food we ate out for the 2 weeks duration. He kept telling people how expensive the trip was. She kept doing that here too. I'm like, she was like, why would I buy something here for $8 when I can get it back home for $2? And it's like, you haven't bought anything. What do you mean? What do you mean? You know, back home, nobody's gonna buy stuff for you, okay? So maybe, instead of being so negative about it, all right, you could fucking treat yourself a little bit. You know, monetarily, I feel like if you do the math, you know, you break even in the end. Grim Graham, thank you. I'm thankful that I'm a high-functioning autistic and not whatever social disability this granny has. Actually, negativity, thank you. Sounds like you discovered why nobody gets her anything. Bongo Bongo, thank you. Hag, derogatory. Man, I get fucking multiple text messages at the end of every day. They're like, how's it going? And I'm like, it's okay. And they're like, I know it's hard. Thank you for doing this. And I'm like, Mr. I think you should have took her to the beach. So I did. I did end up taking her to the beach. For those of you who missed that part, thank you. I have family like that, thankfully only see them on Christmas. So the first time that I was taking her around, okay, we went to the city and I tried taking her to things that she liked, you know, like the bookstore, and I took her to a bunch of museums, and of course everything was inferior to the stuff where she lives. I had to like try and pry for any sort of positivity. I was like, what was your favorite part? What did you like most about this place? What was like your favorite thing that you saw? Trying desperately to get any positivity, because while I've been there the whole time, it's like one thing we went to. There was like a little art exhibit and it was all fish, right? And there's like a little guidebook where you do like a little scavenger hunt, and it's like, okay, like fill out all the fish that you see and hunt for the ones that you don't like it's a scavenger hunt, so you mark them off as you see them, right? And she looks at the book, flips through it, and then she closes it and she says, I don't need this. I already know all these fish. And I'm like, first of all, no you don't. Second of all, it's a scavenger hunt. Excuse me? Oh my god! Oh my god! Beautiful old jaded behavior. Oh my god! Name 10 fish. I should have said name 10 fish. Oh my god! We passed by. Thank you for the sacrificial lamb. We passed by this tea shop, okay? And it's a tea shop that they have where she lives. I know it goes thinking, I don't need this. I already saw these fish. Chad grandma from a superior town. But I'm still mad Goodness, thank you. So much patience. I would have asked her what her problem was in a not nice way. I did start to crack towards the end. Okay, I will say, by the third day, when we're at the zoo, and she says to me, the zoo where I live has more turtles. I said to her, okay, and I'm like losing my mind, chat. I'm losing my fucking mind. She likes turtles. She doesn't care about turtles. She walked by all the turtle exhibits. The zombie, thank you. Outside your enjoyment, your frustration, why the fuck would you hang out with this person, relative or not? Because she's an elder relative, so if nobody else is going to take care of her, then I have to. Jazz Grill, thank you. Honestly, I can't stand when people just go on being unfathomably rude. Can't think of a reason for it. Woo! And then she kept making comments. She was like, yeah, people these days don't respect their elders. And back when I was young, people couldn't talk back to their elders and stuff. And I'm just sitting there, ready to veer the car off a cliff if I have to hear about this. Okay? I'm like, are you implying something? I mean, I didn't say that to her. But I'm wondering, right? I'm wondering. But the befuddling part, chat, is at the end of all this. Apparently, she tells my parents, she was like, I had a great time. Your daughter is so sweet. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, you did not give that impression this entire time. Oh my god. Thank you, thank you. To be fair, zoos with less turtles do suck. Nick, thank you. Hey, Pip, I just want to say I've got a full year since I quit smoking, and I'm now at the target weight of 260 pounds. Hell yeah! Congratulations! Baseman, thank you. Any chance this woman is spinster? What does spinster actually mean? Like hag? Sarah, thank you. Hey, just think this is gonna be you in 50 years, bro. Grimgram, thank you. Granny Pippa could be used as a battery with how negatively charged she is. Right goes like your town zoo has less turtles, but they're of higher quality than your zoo's turtles. Right, thank you. What do you call a fish missing an eye? Fish. Good joke. I'm gonna steal that one. Mr. Thank you. Hey, just think. Oh, I already read that. General Cuddly for $10. The best way to handle old people like this is to make them reminisce and have them yap about old memories and things they like. I don't know if this would have helped you, but they have a soft side. I tried that a few times and it did work a little bit. But then she would just go like dead quiet again, and I'd be like trying to like poke for any sign of life. Person brain thinking, did she watch Gunsmoke and Days of Lives? Oh, she definitely watches Days of Lives. That's another thing. That's another thing that she did. Okay, my parents have a lot of subscription services. I know because I pay for half of them. So, this relative, we gotta give her a name. We're gonna call her Trudy. So Trudy is sitting on the couch and sleeping on the couch. And so, okay, so I have the office inside the house, right? And then there's my old bedroom. And my old bedroom has now been turned into a guest bedroom because I spend most of my time in my RV in the back. Okay, so that's a spare bedroom. She could sleep. She could sleep on the spare bedroom, right? But instead, she sleeps on the couch. Do you know how awkward that is? You know how awkward that is? Whatever. Anyways, so she's sleeping on the couch. And she's watching TV. Like most of the day, right? Because I don't wake up usually until like 9 a.m. And so I'm not really ready to start like going out and about until like 10 a.m., right? Because I need to like shower, I need to take care of my animals, I need to get dressed, I need to, you know, like all that shit. So, Trudy spends the bulk of early morning because Trudy wakes up. She was awake at 6 a.m. Trudy wakes up at 4 a.m. and she's watching a lot of TV. And Trudy, all right, She goes, there's nothing to watch. So Papakin buys her the Hallmark Channel. And then when Mamakin comes out, and Papakin's already left, Trudy goes, oh, how did she say this? Oh, fuck, wait, hold on. I need a channel exactly how she said it. Trudy says to Mamakin, your husband had to buy me the Hallmark Channel. He's so sweet. You have nothing on TV. Wow. Okay. Okay. Wow. Yeah, it's all Mamakin's fault. It's Mamakin's fault that she didn't want to watch one of the 5 other subscription services we have. My goes, thank you. So my granddie sleeps in an RV when her room is right there. She wanted me to sleep in her room. Do you know how awkward that is? Trudy to her friends back in her superior town. Youngsie, thank you. The good old Hagmark Channel. Oh my god. Oh my god. At one point, I'm talking to Trudy. I'm like, no, this should have just been a just chatting stream. I'll get to the game eventually. Trudy goes... I asked Trudy, I'm like, so what do you do, like, as a hobby? And Trudy says to me, I don't have any hobbies. I don't have any time. And so I'm like, oh. What does your day look like? And she's like, well, I wake up at 4 a.m. And then I go to work. And I get back around noon. And I go to bed at 8 p.m. And I try to be asleep by 10 p.m. I'm sitting there thinking, what do you do for the entire rest of your day, then? Work at 70, yeah. She still works. Math Wizard, thank you $10. Good job not hitting Trudy, thank you. No, 8 p.m. is 8 hours, I know! I know! I'm just wondering this whole time, what the fuck is she doing? What the fuck is she doing? Background noise, thank you. Wonder if Trudy is friends with Gertrude. So I'm like, so what do you do while, like, before bed and stuff? And she's like, I watch movies. And I'm like, oh. I love movies. Did you know that, and I name off a famous director that lives in that city, and she's like, I don't know. I had brought that up earlier too, but I brought it up again, hoping that like it would jog her memory if I started like naming his movies and stuff, and she's like, oh, no. But so I go like, oh, well, let's go see a movie because I love going to the movies, chat. I love going to the movies. It's a great way to spend time with people you don't want to fucking talk to. So, she goes, nah, I don't know any that are playing right now. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna look some up then. And so, I start listing off all the movies that are playing, and I'm like, well, there's one about the Nuremberg trials. That seems interesting. Do you like history? And she goes, no. And I'm like, oh. Okay, well, and I'm thinking, like, maybe we should go something, like, a little bit more mainstream. I'm like, there's Tron Ares playing. And she's like, I don't know what that is. I'm like, okay. What about... what kind of movies do you watch? When you're trying to, like, fall asleep and stuff. And she's like, I like to watch true crime, stuff about crime and thrillers. And I'm like, okay. I wonder why you had my parents buy you the Hallmark Channel then. because there's not a whole lot of that going on there. But whatever. So... so I'm like, okay. Well, there's one called... Oh god, I don't remember the fucking name of it. It looks like trash, but it's like Love is Dying or something like that, or Kill This Love, something like that. And it's like a thriller comedy about an insane woman, and I'm like, okay, what about this one? And she goes, no. I'm like, okay. Okay. Okay, whatever. Anyways. You were never gonna win, dude. I was never gonna win. I don't know why I even tried. I don't know how I even... why did I even fucking bother? Why did I even fucking bother? Math Wizard, thank you. Good job not hitting Trudy. Wait, did I read that already? I thought I saw one pop up. The list is very... Oh, there it is. She has grilled you. She has special clearance for government spy activities from 12 a.m. to 7 p.m. That makes sense. Immovable object known as Trudy. But yeah, so while we're in the city... I should say, as we're leaving the city, I go like, oh, how did you enjoy the city? What was your favorite part? Blah, 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 blah. And Trudy goes, it's not the coast. And I'm like, okay, then I want you to pay for every single one of those fucking overpriced museum tickets that I paid for, because I would never go to that shit on my own, all right? I was not doing this for myself. I was doing this for you, okay? I want my goddamn fucking money back and my time back, okay? Like, I could, like, while I'm in the city, I could have spent time with friends, which is another thing. So, okay. One of my friends, unfortunately, is leaving the area. And so the day before Trudy arrived, I was hanging out with my friend, and then I ended up staying the night. And so I was already in the city. And so what I did is I asked Trudy, I was like, oh, do you want to come to the city? Because I'm already here. And so, you have friends. Yes, I collaborate with them on stream. Awesome sauce Kirby, thank you. Hey Pipkin Pickle, thoughts on the new Predator show? I haven't seen it. Raspberry, thank you. I'm so glad you were so wild spirited, because it would be a fist fight. Lord have mercy, Pip. I love you too, Pippa, as you are my Oshi. Oh, thank you. So anyways, I'm like, Trudy, I'm gonna buy you an Uber. All you have to do is stand outside when I call you next time. So Trudy goes, I don't know how to Uber. I'm like, don't worry. All you have to do is get in the taxi. And I change my wording. I start saying taxi. So, Trudy gets in the taxi eventually. Like, I call her again. I'm like, all right, the taxi's outside. Here's the license plate number. And it's a bit of a struggle to get her into the quote-unquote taxi, because she's like, what color is it? And I'm like, it's a gray sedan. And she's like, do you mean that black car over there? And I'm thinking, I don't know. I can't see. We're not on FaceTime. This is a phone call. I don't say that. Instead, I say, does the license plate say blah, 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 blah? And she's like, blah, 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 blah. Yep, that's it. I'm like, okay. So you can sit in the front or the back, whichever you'd like. And she goes, I'm gonna sit in the front. I'm like, that poor Uber driver. All right. So she gets in and everything, and she's like, what do I do now? And I'm like, he's gonna drive you to the location. He's gonna drive you to the bookstore. And we'll meet there, okay? And she's like, I don't know how to get there. And I'm like, no, it's okay. He knows how to get there. So I hang up. I spend some more time with my friend, and then I head over to the bookstore. And I make a critical error in that I misjudge how far away the bookstore is. My bad. So I end up being a fair bit late to the bookstore because we went to go get breakfast in like a different area. So from the breakfast place, or from the diner to the bookstore, it was like somewhere between like 15 and 20 minutes. Okay. And so I leave, and I'm probably around like 20 minutes late. Okay. But in my mind, I'm like, it's a bookstore. Or when I see her arrive from the Uber app, I call her again. And I'm like, okay, I'm running a bit late. Just meet me inside. And she goes, okay. Where's the bookstore? And I'm like, should be right in front of you. And she's like, okay. And so she goes into the bookstore. And so I get to the bookstore. And I'm looking around for her. Okay, I'm about 20 minutes late, and I'm looking around. And I don't see her. I'm like, huh. Well, I'll try calling her. So I call her. And I call her again. And I call her again. And I call her again. And again. And again. 8 times. No answer. That's weird. In between calls, I go up to the front desk and I'm like, can you put out a call for a Trudy so-and-so to meet at the front desk? And they're like, yeah, sure. And I'm like, okay. Thank you so much. And so they call for Trudy to meet me at the front desk. In the meantime, I keep calling, and I start looking around more and more. And then I notice she was at the entrance the whole time, tucked off to the side. So there's like the entryway, and there's like the security scanner things. And she's like standing beside one of like the security scanners, like off to the side. And I'm like, hi there. Why didn't you get my calls? Or like, did you hear the intercom? And then I notice she's on the phone. And you see, I left something out here. I left out a part of this story. Okay, I was getting text messages from Mamakin. And Mamakin was like very angry. Mamakin was sending me messages saying, Trudy says that you abandoned her. Trudy says she can't find you. Where are you? She might get lost. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm getting angry because I'm like, man, my friend is moving away. All right? I don't know when I'll get to see her again. I wanted to have breakfast and say goodbye to her, okay? Like, I'm already, like, a bit emotional over that. And now I'm getting bitched at. Okay. Okay, buddy. Alright. You have plans. Yeah, I already had plans. Okay? Whatever. So I don't say anything. I don't freak out, whatever. So I see Trudy, and Trudy's talking on the phone to somebody, and I go, who are you talking to? And she goes, your mom. And I'm like, now I'm even more angry. Person Brain, thank you. Did you talk about Reagan and the Vietnam War? No. I get even more angry because now I'm like, oh, so my mom won't hang up the phone so that way I can contact Trudy. MGP, thank you, fire people. Okay, whatever, all right, okay. Like, I'm getting angry at my mom. I'm getting angry at my mom. My best day, thank you. I forgot Pippa streams on Twitch too. Yeah, sometimes. Spartan, thank you for coming, Big PP. And Lesser Loser, thank you for the 2 gift PPs. So all these times I'm calling Trudy, she won't answer because she's talking to my mom. And I go, Trudy, why didn't you answer my calls? And she goes, well, I was looking at the phone and I was talking to your mom. And I'm like, so why didn't you answer my calls? I am Corgi Dad, thank you. I think Trudy is a living rage bait elemental. Doesn't answer my question, but I'm not gonna fight with an elderly person. So I'm like, okay, well, we found each other. Let me give you a tour of the bookstore. So I go and I give her a tour of the bookstore, and I take her over to the romance section because I know she loves pulp fiction romance. And like, we're in the romance aisle and she like glances at the shelves and then just stands there, and I'm like, are you done in here? And she's like, yeah, I don't need any of these. And I'm like, well, I'll buy you one if you'd like. And she's like, no, I have multiple boxes of books I need to get rid of. And I'm like, are you sure? It'll be my gift to you. She goes, no, I don't need any more books. I don't read anymore anyways. And I'm like, then why the fuck did we go to the fucking bookstore? Why did we go to the fucking bookstore then? Why did we go to the bookstore? Hello? Hello? You could have told me you don't read anymore. Okay, whatever. So I continue to take her around the bookstore. I'm like, do you want to see their rare books? They have a very interesting collection of rare books. And she's like, not really. And I'm like, okay, well, I want to go see the rare books. So you're free to come with, or you can explore around the rest of this floor once we get to that floor. And she goes in with me into the rare books area. And she looks at them a decent bit, and she doesn't have any complaints about the rare books, which surprises me, because some of them are quite up there in price, like tens of thousands of dollars. I expected her to say, oh, I would buy that or whatever, but no comments. Thank God. Thank God. So we go around. Yeah, no complaints. You did it. I did it. I did it. Yeah. I love the rare book section of that store. It's not my proudest purchase, but I did buy a very old book on pigeon husbandry in there. Not in like the hatful boyfriend sense, but in like, it was a book about how to take care of pigeons from like the 1800s. It's a very cool book. Jimmy, thank you. Kristen Brandon, thank you. Does she complain that the old days is better? Little bit. But so we look around the bookstore more. We get to the top floor, or we get up to the top floor, and I'm like, oh, like, do you want to look around here? And she's just standing around. She's like, no, I already looked around here. And I'm like, ugh. I think I already talked about this part. It's like we hadn't been to that floor yet, but she argued with me that we had, and I'm like, I'm very quick to drop stuff. It's like, all right, let's just move on. So we live in a bookstore. We go to some museums and stuff. And at the end of the trip, like I said, she goes, oh, well, it's not the coast. So the next day we go to the coast. And I take her to my favorite city in the entirety of the West Coast. I love this town. This town that I take her to, I love it. I will never say the name because someday, like, I would love to, like, retire there or something. I don't know. Like, it is my favorite place. And it's on the coast. So we go there, and I take her to the best clam chowder place in town. And she says to me, it's not runny enough. I like my clam chowder more liquidy. And I go, oh, I'm sorry. How about for dinner, we go to another place that my dad likes? And in my head, I'm thinking, this is perfect. One time, Papakin took me to this one diner in the town. And I had a conversation with the waitress about an oyster soup. Because it looked really good on the menu. And I was like, I went to order it. And the waitress was like, you probably don't actually want that. And I had never heard a waitress say anything like that to me before. And so my interest was piqued. And I go, why? And she goes, because that's for our Depression era clients. It's basically just a can of cream that's been heated up in a bread bowl with oysters put in it. It was a very common Depression era meal here back in the day. And I'm like, first of all, that's an interesting bit of history. Second of all, gotcha. I'll keep that in mind. So, when I hear Trudy say that the clam chowder is too thick, I'm like, oh, do I have the place for you, you old hag? We can go to place name. Let me just ask my dad where it was, because I don't remember the exact name. So I asked my dad, and he texts me back and everything. And I'm thinking, perfect, we'll go there for dinner, because they're open late and everything. And then throughout the day, at one point, she says, like, I asked her, I was like, so did you like the clam chowder? And she goes, yeah, but it was too runny. I prefer my clam chowder to be more thick. And I'm like, that's not what you said while we were there. But okay. I figure, like, she's just having, like a memory issue or something, you know. I'm like, okay, she just doesn't remember, you know. But whatever, like, she'll go back to thinking the other thing, probably. But then the next day, we're having dinner at another place, and the whole family's there. And she points at my soup and she goes, yeah, that's how I like my clam chowder. And I'm like, at this point, I can't take it anymore. I call her out in front of the whole table. I go, well, at the clam chowder restaurant, you said that you preferred your clam chowder to be more runny, which is why I texted my dad to ask him what the name of that other place was. And she goes, no, I would never say that. I like my clam chowder thick. And I'm ready to crash out at the dinner table. It's the third day, and I can't handle it anymore, chat. I am at the dinner table, and I am ready to just leave. I'm ready to literally, like, I'm ready to be like, You know, I'm pretty tired. I think I'm just gonna head home early. Yeah, Mamakin, here's the car key. You know, I don't mind walking back, you know, burn off some of this food. But no. I stay strong. I stay strong, and I don't leave early as much as I would have liked to. But the whole time at the dinner table, she's just dead quiet, and the rest of the family is trying to ask, you know, like, how'd you enjoy your time? And she was like, oh, it was good. But we didn't get to go to place name. And I go, dead quiet as I process the fact that she wanted to go to a different area. And I'm sitting there. I'm ready to crash out, man. I'm ready to crash out, because what's really funny, you see, is on the first day when she was in the city, okay, I asked her at the end of the day, I was like, do you want to go to place name? And because like it still would have been like a long drive, but like we could have went. We could have went. Could have went. And she said, nah, I want to go home. So we went home. And then one of the other relatives asked my mom, they're like, you didn't take her to place name? And Mama Kim was like, I was busy working the whole time. Pippa was the one taking her around. And Mama Kin comes to my defense, which I greatly appreciate. Mama Kin goes, Pippa would have taken her to place name if Trudy asked. Pippa is very accommodating and is down to do whatever, because Pippa just likes to have a reason to get out of the house. And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, oh my god. I love you, Mamakin. I love you, Mamakin. Thank you. Thank you for standing up for me. Thank you for not just throwing me under the bus. Thank you. I still wish that you would have babysat Trudy with me, but thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, I guess Trudy complained to the other relative that she didn't get to go to one of the places that she wanted to go. So I think Trudy just likes making drama, to be honest. I kind of think so too. Yeah, I was thinking, my kid sounds great. Is she single? No! There's always next time. Bro, I can't do this again. I can't fucking do this again. It was so exhausting. Mr. Rinkou, are you sure you're not actually living in an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm? You know, that's kind of what it felt like. That's kind of what it felt. It felt like I was in an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm, but instead of making all of the wrong choices that would lead to my downfall, I just narrowly avoided all of like the big flags that would like take me down. That would result in me being the butt of the joke. I just barely like managed to scrape through, which means like the big ol' eat shit moment has got to be coming up soon, because I don't know how I did that. I don't know how. Yeah, I made it through all 3 days of babysitting a very grumpy older woman who was not happy doing anything. I realized. So in that town that I took her to, I was like, do you want to go to the aquarium? Or do you want to go to the shopping district to pick up souvenirs? Because she was looking for some ornaments for some of like the younger family members that like say like, oh, I got this ornament when I was blah 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 years old, or whatever the fuck. So I'm thinking, all right, I'll take her to like I'm gonna give her a choice, and she goes, I don't know. And I'm like, okay. She goes, I'm easy to please. We can go wherever you want to go. And I'm just thinking, you know, you said that a few times now, and you know what? It doesn't make it any more true, no matter how many times you say you're eager to please. I think the only thing you're eager to do is bitch about how uneasy you are about every little fucking thing. Oh my fucking god. Shut up, man. Whatever. Okay, so we go to the shopping district. Go to the shopping district. It was an excellent choice. She's walking around, looking in the shops. At one point, she buys something. That's like a miracle to me, because every single shop we've gone into, she's bitched about how expensive it is. And so I go, oh, what'd you buy? She goes, oh, I got a little necklace for your mom. And I'm like, aw, that's so sweet. And she had been like trying to find something, a gift for my mom. I know, because at one of the shops we went into, she says to me, your mom is so hard to shop for. She has so much stuff. She already has everything she ever could want, doesn't she? And I'm like, okay, well, that's you know, if you said that in like a different way, I might have thought, you know what, yeah, I like to think my mom lives a very fulfilled life, but now I just think that you're making a backhanded comment about like consumerism or something, but whatever. Okay. No, my mom's not hard to shop for, I tell her. I'm like, if you, like, anything you get her, she's going to appreciate, because she's more about, like, the thought that counts, you know? She's like that type. But, we go into another shop, and I'm like, well, you know, her favorite color is purple. And she really likes dolphins and turtles. And I'm listing stuff off to give ideas. And Trudy picks something while I'm standing outside. Not like fully outside, but I'm like standing near the entrance, because I get kind of claustrophobic in stores. So Trudy comes out, she's like, I got your mom a necklace, a little sea turtle necklace. And I'm like, aw, that's so sweet. And so I asked Mama Kid, I'm like, oh, like at the end of everything, I'm like, aw, did you like the gift that she got you, the sea turtle necklace? And Mama King goes, sea turtle necklace? And I'm like, yeah, she said she got you a little sea turtle necklace. And Mama King goes, no, she got me like a little clay figure of a clam with eyeballs. And I'm like, what? What? What the fuck is going on, dude? Am I living in Bizarro universe? What? Yeah, I guess she kept the fucking necklace. I guess she kept the necklace. What? What? She was throwing you off the trail. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe she was throwing me off the trail. I don't know. I don't know. Trudy's got to be pulling your leg on purpose, Pippa. I don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, dude. Schizophrenic hallucinations, man. I wonder. Because here's another incident of that, all right? We're at the zoo. And my favorite animal in the entire world, you would never be able to guess unless you've already heard me say it, because it's not like, it's not rabbits, it's not owls, it's not anything that you would regularly expect. Yeah, that's right. It's a lion. My favorite animal of all time is lions. I just don't really I don't really show it, but they're the thing that I would drive however long, I will spend all of the time at. I just I want to see lions. I love lions. The normie pick. Yeah, I have the most normie taste in favorite animal, and it's lions. I don't even like the Lion King that much. I think it's pretty good, but there's something about lions. Background noising you, and then Pippa and Trudy ran in Uncle Leo. So Zeraora is actually a tiger. But anyways, I don't even really like tigers. I do love Zeraora. But anyways, okay, so we go to the lions, and I have god fucking awful luck. And I never get to see the fucking lions. Ever. I never get to see the lions. The only time I ever get to see the lions is when I'm at a different zoo. Not the zoo that I go to for all family things. It's I gotta be in a different fucking state if I want to see goddamn lions. And even then, it's a 50-50. So, I've already got my expectations managed. I know I'm probably not going to see the lions. So I go, and I'm looking. I don't see them. I go to the second viewing point. I don't see them. And Mamakin's there with us this time, and I'm like complaining to Mamakin. I'm like, man, I really wanted to see the lions. I'm really sad that I didn't get to see them, but you know, maybe next time. And Trudy chimes in. Oh, I saw the lions. And I'm like, where? And she goes, right in there. And I'm like, well, show me. Show me where you saw them then. And she goes, I saw them here. They were pacing around. And I'm like, are you talking about the mountain lions we saw earlier? And she goes, no, the lions. And I'm like, the pumas, the cougars, the smaller cats, you know, they're like a tenth the size on the other side of the park. Are you talking about those ones? And she's like, no, I saw the lions here, walking around. And I'm like, are you messing with me? And she goes, no, I saw the lions. Everybody else saw them too. And I'm like, I start to get like a little bit upset about this. Because I really fucking love lions, all right? Not to be a stupid little autist or whatever, okay? But I really fucking love the lions. So if I could have seen the lions at any given point, I would have seen the fucking lions, all right? Because I'm looking high and low for these motherfuckers. I fucking love lions, okay? I fucking love lions. And she's giving me like a dirty look, like I'm a fucking idiot. And I'm like, where? And she points to like a different viewpoint that you can like back the way we came. And I'm like, okay. Okay. How did all this happen in just 2 days? 3 days? 3 days. Did you ever think that Trudy just personally hates you? Because I'm starting to think that, bro, I don't know. Because she spoke very positively about me to my parents. So, I don't know. I'm starting to think she has dementia. I don't know. I don't know, man. Paradoxal Man is like, are you sure she doesn't have dementia? Genuine question. I don't know. I don't know. I think, honestly, she's just very stubborn. I think she's just very stubborn. Because we're talking about that. And the other relative goes, oh yeah, we went to Yellowstone and she complained that they moved the mountain. And we're all just like, what? Everybody at the table is like, what? What? And he's like, yeah, we went to Yellowstone and she complained. She said that the gift shop wasn't as good as it used to be. And that they moved the mountain from where it used to be. They moved the mountain. The mountains were over here and the cabins were over there. But now the mountains are here and so are the cabins. And she didn't like that. Oh, why? Bro. Bro. The dementia theory has a little merit to it. I don't know. I don't know. King Crimson, thank you. This lady probably had the time of her life screwing with you. You put more joy in the world than suffering you received, and that's admirable. Oh, hell yeah. They put the geyser over in Idaho. Oh, yeah, she complained about that as well. She was like, they moved the geyser and it doesn't work as good anymore. What do buy her? They give $5. Only way to be sure if she's... Check. Only one way to be sure if she's got dementia. Try to make an excuse for Trudy to draw a clock. I think something's legitimately wrong with her. I don't know. I don't know, man. Loose change, thank you for the dollars. I don't know how to tell you this, Pippa. But you slipped between several parallel universes during your visit. Looks like you Yellowstone is actually brown, Trudy. Professor J, thank you for the 300. Biddies, Trudy exists to complain. You exist to provide things for her to complain about. You listen to her complaining and give her new things to complain about to the rest of the family. You therefore did a good job taking care of her. This is how you care for boomers near the end. Oh my god. BHK, thank you. Let her know I got a bridge to sell. Malcolm Lane, thank you. Final boss of Gaslight. Oh, that was another thing. Like, we passed by this beautiful bridge and I'm like pointing at it. I'm like, isn't that just like the most beautiful thing ever? Isn't it so amazing how out here the sky turns pink and the ocean like reflects the light, and so the whole area is just pink and you've got that beautiful bridge. Wow, it is just gorgeous out here. And she goes, my friend made me a jacket that has the Golden Gate Bridge on it. And I'm just like, oh my god. Ah! Background noise, thank you. If it's any consolation, she probably did have a good time. I wonder. Griff Crown, thank you. Trudy exists to make life insufferable. She's kept alive by her bitterness and makes it your problem. You have found white woman stink meaner. Take that beer, thank you. I need to take notes of take notes and do some of these to rage bait when I'm geriatric. I'll never have to worry about being called out. Skinny Monkey, thank you. The best Pippa streams are the ones with stand-up comedy like this one. My life is a fucking joke to you. Anyways, we're playing a horror game. Oh. Alright, time to start the day. Got my scheduled rant out of the way. On ball, thank you. Introduce her to Fishman. She can be a good VTuber. Senator K, thank you. She remembers the last time Yellowstone erupted 631,000 years ago. Oh, probably. Fighter goes, thank you. Trudy is a Chad. She wouldn't think that people would just build cabins in another place, but would move them out. Since that is what she would do. Caleb Santos, thank you. How the hell are you sober right now after all this? Well, I don't know. At one point, you know, I asked her, we're at some dinner place. I'm like, here's the drink menu. And she goes, oh, no, I don't drink. You don't seem like you would drink either. And I'm like, haha. Scene, thank you. As a complete aside, it's Neon's birthday today, the dumb rat. Happy birthday, NYN. Hell yeah. Seal boy, thank you. Video games. Devolver, thank you. Greeting, thank you. Your pain is our entertainment. Thanks for the yap. Essendon, thank you for the prime. I should turn on the lights first and flip the open sign, of course. Just flip that. And where are the lights? Oh, over here. Oh, I thought there was gonna be a jump scare. Hi. You want to buy a carpet? Hello, Gary. I need a new rug for my apartment. Can you get me a blue rug? Only if you say please. Oh. Please. Yay! Is there a light in here? Yes, there is. Okay. You want a blue rug? This is like a 20-minute game. I'm gonna beat it, then just go right back to yapping. Where do I put it? You want the blue rug? This is for you. I need to like bag it up or something? Huh? Oh, there we go. It was the wrong blue rug. Okay, my bad. Thank you. This rug is nice. I'm going to put it down immediately. Okay. Hell yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Trudy. I do hope all you did have fun in the city. Thank you. The rugs are bluer back home. Yeah, for real, man. Okay, this one might upset you, chat, but at one point we were in an art museum and she kept almost touching the art. And one of the curators came up and was like, "Oh, please keep like a reasonable distance from the art." And she goes, "Oh, I wouldn't touch the art. I know that that's improper." And for the rest of the time in the art museum, I stood like 20 feet away. I would not stand next to her in the art museum. Here's my logic, alright? Before you go, Pippa, that's kind of mean. Here's the thing. If she doesn't have somebody to explain the art to, she's not going to be pointing at it. So, there's that. There's that. I did watch her still get like pretty close to stuff. And at one point there was like an exhibit that was like mostly on the ground. And there was like a taped out outline. And I watched her cut through the outline instead of walking around it. She didn't touch the art piece itself, but like the area on the floor is taped out, so like you're not getting so close to it that like, yeah. I'm just yeah, I gotta choose your battles. Gotta choose your battles, man. Hello, Gary. Oh, hello, Gary. My wife Edith said to me, we need a new carpet because she thinks our old one is haunted. She thinks the carpet moves every time we leave the house. Can you get me a nice white rug with crosses on it? Let me look for you. Wouldn't want to keep Edith waiting. Thanks for looking out for me. She can be a pain sometimes, but I love her, I think. A rug with crosses on it. Oh, here we go. Oh man, there was another thing I was gonna rant about. I don't remember. Oh god. Shit, what was it? Pipkin, debunking you were the pride, knuckle landing you Trudy would exist without my fingerprint, exists without my consent. So true. So true. Oh, I remember. Okay, so I have really bad allergies. I am extremely allergic to my rabbits. I'm allergic to my mom's cats. I'm allergic to all of the dogs. I am... Well, I just have very, very bad allergies. So, like, I've talked about this before. That's usually, like, why I come on... Like, when I come on stream and, like, my nose sounds plugged. It's probably because I was, like, petting the dog. Or I just took care of my rabbits. Or was hanging out with them. Or whatever. Like, I just have very fucking bad allergies, and so my nose is always plugged up. I'm always sneezing, but I don't care because I love the pets. and I want to be around them, and I want to spend time with them. But yeah. I have like air filters and stuff. I have one in my RV. I have one here in the office. Like, I try to stay on top of it, but I just have bad allergies. Like, it doesn't matter how long I'm exposed to them. Nothing. There's no meds for that. I can take Claritin, but it doesn't do anything. I need the really strong Claritin, but I don't want to keep taking really strong Claritin because I don't know what like taking that shit daily will do to my body. I don't know. There's just like a lot of medication. If I'm going to be doing like some serious recording or something, I'll take like a Claritin D or like a nasal spray or something. But in general, I'd rather just tank it rather than be constantly taking Claritin. So I have bad allergies. And at one point, Trudy goes, or Trudy, I'm sneezing a bunch in the car because my friends have pets. And of course, every time I go and visit, like, I gotta interact with their pets. I have cats. Very cute. So I'm sneezing like crazy. And Trudy's like, oh, are you getting sick? And I'm like, no, I just have allergies. And she goes, oh, I have allergies too. And then I watch her pull out of her bag an Advil and take it. And I go, oh, what was that? You okay? And she goes, yeah, I just have allergies too, so I take Claritin. And I'm like, that was an Advil. What? I literally just watched you take an Advil. Hello? And then she starts complaining about all of the pets in the house. She's like, oh yeah, it was terrible. I woke up on the couch and your mom's cat was right there. And I'm like, oh, yeah, they're cute, aren't they? And she goes, no, I don't like cats. And I'm like, okay. All right. Okay. Whatever. She goes, I wish that your parents would keep them outside. I'm thinking, like, there's a spare bedroom you could have stayed in. You could have stayed in my old room. It's right there. Why did you sleep on the couch? Why? We have a valid in the I think we're overdue for another Benadryl stream. So, like, in my head, yeah, I wish we kept you as... In my head, I'm like, you know, these animals live here. You don't, all right? Like, calm down, you know? I don't know. It rubs me the wrong way. Brave SJ, thank you. Take one allergy med until it stops working, then cycle another. That's what works for me. Currently on my Allegro Arc. Might switch up. Zyrtec maxing for the winter. All generics, no name brands. Shinzi, thank you. Sounds like she lies for attention. I think she does. I think she does. Because another thing is... So Mamakin... let one of the dogs inside. And... he was chilling in the kitchen. And then he went around the corner. And Trudy sees him and she goes, no, 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 no. He can't be in here. And I'm like, she goes, I have allergies. Like, and she reaches for some tissues and she starts like covering her nose and she starts going, ugh. Yeah. It's like, what a weird thing to just lie about at this point. I have to believe you are just not actually allergic. Because I know Oh god, now I gotta sneeze. Ah! Ah! Ah, shit! Ah, fuck. She lied about so much, not that weird. But what a weird thing to lie about, like allergies? What a weird fucking thing to lie about, like... Why? Why would you lie about allergies? Like, it's not like you gain anything from it other than, I guess, if you don't like animals, then people will keep them away from you a bit more, but I don't know. It's for the attention? I guess so. It's like a sad, isolated, and or lonely person. Entirely by her own volition, because I have other family around her that is always including her in everything and taking her around and stuff, and that's how she's always able to complain that she always has to pay for everything and the blah 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 blah. I'm corking down the $2. Maybe she's lying for the content. Speaking of which, at one point in the car, she puts her hand on my arm, which is on the steering wheel, which I get very triggered about. Like, I'm sorry, but do not touch me while I'm driving. Don't elbow me. Don't fucking do anything to me, okay? Because I am driving. And I don't want anything unexpected, alright? Whatever happens to you, you do that on your own seat. You don't fucking... Yeah, don't distract me. Yeah. I'm like, I'm like a fully, like, I need to be looking at the road type person. I need to be fully focused on the road. Okay? Because it is like, I just don't believe in that. I don't think I'm about to get BBs. Thank you. I don't mess with that. Okay? She puts her hand on my arm, which immediately takes my stress level to 5,000. And then she says to me, "You're included in the family trust, by the way. I just wanted to let you know." And I glance over at her like... And I go back to driving and I just completely ignore it. Yeah, what an odd thing to say. Okay. Yeah, gee, thanks. Why'd you bring that up? Why did you... Thanks for the info, yeah. Let's not rush the deaths. No, Matt Larson, thank you. Plot twist, Trudy is a VTuber and is also trolling. Very strange timing. Yeah, she had been dead silent and then she puts her hand on my arm. What is the family trust? I don't know. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't... If it was a trust fund kid, anytime there has ever been a death in the family, my parents never take anything. And there have been quite a few deaths in the family, and not a single time have my parents ever made any attempt to claim anything. Even when stuff would have been left to them, my parents stay out of it. Which is a trait that I deeply admire. Especially in contrast to the family members that drive up ready to take a bunch of shit and making it clear that they're ready to take a bunch of shit. So, it does bring out the greed in some others, yeah. I think my parents have been through enough of that and they know it's better to just not get involved at all. Because even if something is bequeathed to you in the will, does not necessarily mean that other family members won't start shit about it anyways. You know, it's like, just don't get involved. And so that's how I am as well. I'm like, you know, I don't care. I don't care. In fact, I would rather you not leave anything to me. Your presence is the greatest gift you can leave me, okay? I don't want to be involved in any of this shit. And don't
randomly say that to me because my stress went from like 5,000 to 10,000 because what am I supposed to say to that? What the fuck am I supposed to say to that, bro? Oh, thanks. I don't want it though, sorry. Or am I supposed to say, oh really? What are you leaving me? I don't know. Well, yeah, thanks, I guess. I said nothing. I looked at her, I looked back at the road, and I pretended we did not go down that road at all. I hope I get it soon. My grandmother left the family farm to my parents. Dad's siblings objected, and we got into a years-long legal fight that ripped the family apart. Haven't seen them in 10+ years. See, it's just not worth it. It's just not fucking worth it. God. That's still an insane thing to say during a drive. It's like, yeah, what, you think I'm gonna like crash the car now? Is it like you trust me not to crash the car? Is that what's going on here? Background noise, thank you. Who gets the D to your coffee mines for the Super PC Tech, thank you. She may have thought you were carrying her around for the trust money. She was testing you. What kind of test is that? What is the person supposed to say? Hello? She's legit just a troll. Yeah, that's a wild fucking test. She can keep it. She can keep it. Thank you. In exchange, I never have to chauffeur you around. I'm scared someone just thinking about it. It was such a like, Caleb Santos, thank you, Trudy touches Pippa's arm. You will benefit from my passing. Oh, I'm growing more and more convinced she's messing with you. 𝐒𝐿𝐴 𝐒𝐿𝐴, thank you for $10. Random question. Would you rather complain to a homeless person about your showers, water pressure, or tell a person in a wheelchair that you get it because your legs fall asleep sometime? I'd rather complain to a homeless person about the shower water pressure. There's at least something that's something they can relate to when they're fucking showering in the Planet Fitness. My share just got bigger than driver into a tree. My nerd goes, you old people just do that sort of stuff. My grandfather is constantly telling me about the stuff he's leaving everyone and entrusted me with a will. Oh god. My uncle turned my grandparents against my mom because they both had dementia, so they believed him heavily, and it completely tore my family apart when they died because of how vile he had turned them against my mom and such. However, he broke his back, couldn't work anymore, and got cancer, so karma's real, I guess. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Karma is real in that situation. What the fuck? Oh, thank you, Gilligan. Plot twist, ain't got shit in the fund. I don't know how to, like, say this nicely, but, like, she's not rich. Okay? Like, I don't... like, I don't know how to say that nicely, but, like... I don't know, man. Like, why would you say that to me? Why would you say that to me? Bracelets? Yeah, I'm playing with my bracelet right now. How did you know? What the fuck? I'm naming you the executor of my will. By the way, how are your bricks working? You think she's not rich. That's the test. Lion bracelet? Yeah. Pizza man, thank you. You could have been the sole heir to her secret $1 million fortune if only you took her to eat better clam chowder. Maybe that's what it was. I'm gonna schizo out now. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe she told me because she wanted me to, like, treat her to better things. Maybe because she was so, like, disappointed with all the stuff that I took her to. Easy street investing, thank you. To you, Pippa, I leave my turtle necklace. Probably was just making a clumsy gesture. Maybe. Hopefully. Space Toilet, thank you for watching 25 streams in a row. That's crazy. It was rage baiting you the whole time. I just... oh my god. Oh my fucking god, dude. I leave my turtle necklace and my elephant mug. He wants to spend time with you? My idea of having a good time with somebody is like watching a movie. I wanna go to the movie theater. I don't wanna do anything else. I just wanna go to the movie theater. This is why other people have to drag me out. It's like, oh, Pippa, do you want to go do something? Oh, not really, but I'll do whatever you want to do. Oh, well, what would you like to do? Want to go see a movie? I don't want to have to say anything. I don't want to have to like really interact. I don't know. Like, I'm absorbing your energy just by being near you. I don't need to hear you speak. Good morning, thank you. Minimum wage Pippa has bonus to charisma when dealing with the elderly. What? Minimum wage Pippa? I gotta go work at McDonald's and I'll do great. Good luck, thank you. I was really hoping for a heart-to-heart at the end where she tells you the world ain't shit, you gotta be a strong woman and she's proud of you or something. No. Oh, here's a funny story. Here's one last funny story before I continue the game. So at one point, I get her talking about the good old days. And I'm like, oh yeah, like, how is this family member, you know, like back in the day and stuff? And she's like, oh yeah, blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah. You know, when we were kids, our family and the neighbors and all the neighbors around them and all, no, they're all Spaniards. For context, that side of the family is Spanish. And so we all used to believe there was somebody in the watchtower shooting at us. And I'm like, okay, first of all, what does that have to do with the other thing? But second of all, go on. And she goes, yeah, we'd be out in the fields, crawling under the barbed wire to take their vegetables. And they would sneak over to our side and they would steal our vegetables. And there'd be somebody in the watchtower shooting at us. And I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, first of all, what do you mean the watchtower? Second of all, why are you stealing vegetables? Third of all, what do you mean barbed wire? So that's the question that I'm most curious about, because I'm thinking crawling underneath the barbed wire. I'm like, what do you mean barbed wire? And she goes, oh yeah, there was a big fence all along the property with barbed wire. Keep like animals and stuff out. And I'm like, what the fuck? What? You don't use barbed wire for that. No, you don't. You don't use barbed wire for that. Fun fact. But yeah. And then she changed the topic before I could ask anything else, and she started talking about one of my other relatives drank himself to death, and she found him on the front porch dead. And I'm just like, wow, okay. And she's like, oh yeah, and then your other blah blah blah, he also drank himself to death. And I'm just sitting here like, what the fuck? Okay, let's move on. Let's talk about something else, baby. But I'm so mad at you. Did she live in Spain? Spanish Civil War? No, she has never even been to Spain, which is very interesting. I was like, oh, like, have you ever gone to Spain? And she's like, no. I'm like, oh, she's. I was like, I'd like to go to Spain someday. I'd like to see, you know, the area that, you know, your side of the family is from. She's like, yeah, I've always been meaning to, but you know, you should always learn about your own country before you go visiting others. And I'm just like, what does that mean? What does that mean? What? What? She goes, yeah, that's why I like to take the kids out. I want to take them to every... She doesn't have children. She's talking about other relatives, like her young nieces and stuff. I want to take them to every single state. I've been to every single state. I'm only missing a few. I'm like, Which ones are you missing? And she goes, have you ever been to New Orleans? And I'm like, no. She's like, oh, New Orleans is wonderful, but terrible. They've got alligators there. And I'm like, oh, I like alligators. And she goes, oh, there's all kinds of creatures out there. And I'm like, ah, well, where else would you like to go? I can't remember where else she said. Can't remember where else. And she goes, have you ever been to Boston? And I'm sitting here thinking, weren't we talking about states? Like, you're just naming major cities now. She goes, I loved Boston. And I'm like, oh, what'd you like about Boston? She doesn't have an answer. Doesn't have an answer. She just keeps rambling about how wonderful it is. She's like, oh, it's so wonderful. It's so great out there. I'm like, oh, okay. No specifics, I guess. Okay. And, just... She goes on another tangent that... She's like, I think everybody should know what the main interesting fact is about each state. And I'm like, I'm just sitting here thinking like, oh, you mean like how when I tried to tell you about that other city and all like the fun stuff that was there? And you weren't listening and you didn't care and you just kept saying that every other state has that and blah 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 blah. And she's like, she just keeps going. She just keeps going. And I'm just stuck in the car listening. Man, I'm just stuck fucking listening to this walking contradiction. And then starting to get a little bit mad again because it's like I tried like educating you about like this area, and every time we drove through somewhere I'd be like, this is blah blah blah. They're famous for this one diner, but the diner had to relocate. This is blah blah blah. It's primarily like a logging town. Or logging area, not really town. This is blah blah blah. And here's blah blah blah, and I'm giving her like a rundown, like as we, because it's a long fucking drive to get to where we're going. I'm just running down everything, and she just doesn't care, and she just like interrupts me to talk about just random shit. Like, I'm sorry, I'm starting to lose steam here. I just, it has the lore of the towns. I think it's interesting. Yeah, blah 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 history is crazy, but Boston though. What I'm hearing, she said no slurs. Huzzah. I think we managed to avoid topics of like race or religion or politics. Like none of that came up, thank God. Jojo Katori, thank you. What was worse? This or that crazy Uber driver you had earlier this year? Uber driver. Background noise over $2. Old Pat will never get his rug. Nope. Nope. Damn, that's crazy anyway. I just... The one that sold the book? I was thinking of the crazy lady that kept dropping, like, local lore. Yeah, game. Can you play the game? I should play the game. I'm still sad about the Lions. I'm still sad about the Lions, too. How was your first weekend off in several weeks? Terrible. I would have rather have been working. Oh yeah, and then every time I went to, like, respond to work DMs, she'd be like, you shouldn't be on your phone. You should put your phone away. And I'm like, I'm working? Don't even start, because I actually will start to throw hands with you if you try and pull me away from responding. First of all, okay, I don't respond most of the time unless I absolutely fucking have to. But second of all, you are not going to deprive me of my job, okay? I do need money. Do not fucking do this to me. Don't even, this is like my escape from all of this as well. So don't even fucking start with me. Phobia, thank you, for real. Thank you. Hey, Pippa, thanks for not saying gamer words in French, Trudy. I knew that took restraint. And then she says to Mamakin, you could have taken time off. I knew you were avoiding me. Because Mamakin had to work over the weekend. I'm like, wow. Well, okay. Okay. All right, Malachite, thank you. That's our hardworking Yabao. Thank you. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Don't text and drive. I wasn't texting and driving. I do not use my phone while driving. Except for as navigation. Which, by the way, Trudy kept messing with my fucking phone. Okay, oh my god. I have a little bit more in my system. I'm sorry. Edwin, thank you. You ever see yourself turn into Trudy? No, I'm getting riled up again. Okay. I don't have a fancy phone mount, and I was driving my car, the one that Papakin gave to me, the shit box that ended up getting a flat fucking tire, and I've got like a little cup holder phone mount because the other phone mounts won't stay attached. They keep falling off. So I got a phone mount for the cup holder, and I use that for navigation. Okay, in general, I usually know generally where I'm going, but sometimes it's like, oh fuck, like, do I go whatever? And then especially like in the city, it's like, oh like, I need this, you know, it's full of fucking one ways. And King Chat USA, thank you for the become a big BB. So she keeps like messing with my phone. I'm like, I talk to myself out loud a bit because I don't have an internal monologue. So when I really want to like make sure I'm processing something, I'll say it out loud. I'll be like, okay, so I need to turn in a quarter of a mile onto Bennett Road or whatever the fuck, okay? And she'd like turn my phone to look at it, and I'm like, touch that? I need that! And I didn't make a big deal of it. I would just like turn it back around. But the one thing that did really piss me off. So after the car broke down, I used the truck a little bit. I used my truck, which I don't really like taking like far off or anything. But we had to go do one last little errand for the night. So I switched vehicles into my truck because I didn't know that like I'd be allowed to borrow their rental car or anything. So I switched to the truck to go take Trudy to the store. And she's like, this truck is so high up, how do you even get in this thing? And I'm like, my patience is like really running thin. I know I keep saying I'm ready to throw hands. At the end of the day, I probably wouldn't, because she's an old lady. But it's like, man, don't fucking shit talk my truck. And I'm waiting for it to defrost, because it's a fucking old truck. It takes time, and the windows needed to defrost. And so I'm trying to, you know, make like lighthearted jokes. I'm like, oh, I should have come out here and, you know, started warming it up earlier. Yeah, it takes a while to defrost. Sorry about that. You know, it's pretty old. She's not saying anything. She's ignoring me the whole time. So it gets to the point where the front windshield is defrosted. And if you know anything about old trucks, it's that the windows, they don't defrost. They don't fucking defrost for some reason. So I'm like, you know, I'm like doing that trick where you like roll the windows down and up a few times, and then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna head off. So I set out to take her to the store. And I roll the windows down because I can't see out of them. You just gotta get out and wipe it. But then it smudges, and when it turns daylight, you have a bunch of streaks on your window. My travel hack is you just roll the windows down. Just grab the squeegee. I don't keep a squeegee. I probably should. But anyways, so I just roll the windows down. Because honestly, I love driving with the windows down anyways, so it doesn't bother me. But I roll the windows down. It's not so old that it, like, that I can't roll the passenger side window down. You don't have a window scraper? No, I usually just borrow my parents in the winter. Just go in the garage, grab it, wipe if I need to, and then go back. But, anyway, so I've got the windows down. Pippa, what? What? Always keep that on the car. You need your own in case you're away from home. I'm never gonna take that truck too far from home. But anyways. I put down the windows. And I go to make my next turn. Like, pulling out of the driveway. Turn. And she starts rolling them back up. While I'm looking out of them. And I stare at her for a moment. And then I quickly check to see if anyone's coming, and then I start going. And I say to her, I need those down so I can see out of them. And she says nothing. And she is quiet the entire rest of the trip. And when we get home, she just goes back inside. And I'm left wondering, what the fuck happened? Are you mad that you had to, like, step up into a truck? What is happening? What is happening right now? Are you mad you had to step into the truck? Are you mad that we had to be in the truck? Are you mad that it had to fucking wait to warm up? What are you angry about? Oh. You're out of the trust, Pippa. I'm out of the trust. Silence was a better alternative. You know, Pat, I always say that too. I hope she will like this one. Otherwise, you will see me again tomorrow. Yeah, bye, thank you. This has Scream into a Pillow vibes. Yeah, I mean, like, the stuff I'm complaining about is, like, it's like more minor. Like, it's pretty annoying in the moment, but I think overall, I'm mostly just upset that I paid for a bunch of shit that she didn't seem to fucking like. And yeah, doing that for 3 days straight. Hello? Am I speaking to Gary? Oh. Hello? Am I speaking to Gary? Yes, this is Gary's carpet value. How can I help?
Help? That's what you call it? I know what your shop is really for, Gary. You can't hide it forever. Soon everyone will know.
What the hell was that all about? Oh, great, thank you. My theory, she was trying to make you mad enough to offer. That's why she mentioned the family trust and kept annoying you. She wanted you to do it. Probably just a prank caller. I'm too tired today. I should close the shop early. Time to turn off the lights, flip the open sign, and go home. Something scary is about to happen.
Oh, fucking Christ! I said fucking Christ, and I was about to say I knew it, but I fucking hesitated. Who was that? Must be some guy playing a prank on me. I'm over today. I hope tomorrow's gonna be better. I always say that too, man. Where's that kid? Still standing there. Game was slow burning that jump scare. Claire, thank you. I prefer my games more runny. Well, good news. That guy was running. This town's got a strange feeling to it. What do you mean by strange? Everything feels off, as if something's going on. I'm getting out of here. You know, I get that vibe about some places too. You ever just go somewhere and you're like, something's just weird here. Like, I don't know what, but I can just feel that something is off. And if I stay here, I might find out. And I don't want to find out.
Yeah, I get that. Oh.
Hey, Gary, up here! Another day at the store? By the way, Gary, can I tell you something?
What is it, Turner?
There was this man here earlier. He was asking a lot of questions about you. But I didn't say anything. I promise!
You promise? You pinky promise? You super promise?
Appalachia!
True. I wonder where the other collectibles are. I'm not gonna hit the sign yet. I'm gonna turn the light on and then flip the sign. I hear the delivery truck coming. I should go outside and get my packages from the truck. I can put the boxes in the back of the store on the floor. Oh, there's one. Oh, there's a head in a jar. Is my head in a jar? Is there another collectible hidden in here? No? Okay.
Am I gonna get kidnapped?
Don't kidnap me. Don't kidnap me. P1R, thank you. Is this the crazy bunny is everyone talking about? Nope. They roll you up in a rug. Where do I put these? Oh, there we go. Front of the store. Odd. What do you mean? What do you mean? Don't know what you're saying. Yeah, I'm very sane. I'm scared today? Probably. Probably. Trying to think of what else. Oh yeah. At one point, Trudy tried to imply while we were doing like the big family dinner, she was like, "Oh yeah, Pippa almost hit somebody." Oh fucking Christ! Aha, I see you got some new inventory. Any good stuff in there? I need some exclusive goods. Hey Tony, you scared me there. Yeah, we got some fresh new rugs from overseas. Good stuff, good stuff. I've been wanting some after our last deal. Let's go inside. Oh my god.
You just closed the fucking door on me, bro? But then Mama Kid defended me again, which felt so good.
How's that taken care of? Mama Kid defended me again. And she was like, no. That was not Pippa's fault. And I felt so... It's like, oh man. This was before I found out that she defended me the other time. I was so happy. Basically what happened was I went to merge over to take an exit. And another guy... So I'm already doing like 75 in the Ultima. And this other car who has no lights on, even though it's cloudy and lightly drizzling, in a black, like, sedan type fucking vehicle. I don't even know what that was. Flies by me at like 120. So I'm making like what I view as a reasonable merge to take an exit because I don't expect that somebody behind me is about to fly up at a fucking insane speed. Like, I'm looking in the rearview mirror and it's like, oh, they're like way far behind me. All right, I'll start to slowly merge over. Maybe that's a bad driving habit. I don't know. But I usually merge lanes pretty slowly. Just in case something catches me by surprise. I'd rather be half in the lane and able to back out. But, yeah, no. So this guy fucking flies by. And Trudy looks at me like I almost killed her. And I'm like, oh. Jesus Christ. I'm like mostly unfazed, you know, because like people are pretty crazy. So like I wouldn't have like thought about it much, I guess. Other than like that's crazy. But at the dinner table, Trudy brings it up and it's like, what are you doing here, Trudy? What are you doing here by bringing that up, Trudy? What are you trying to do here? What are you trying to do here, Trudy? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? So let's get to business, Gary. Not your fault when dude's zooming with his lights off. No. And Mama Kid was like, no, I saw that because I was on the passenger side and I saw that guy. All right, that was not her fault. And I was like, oh no, feels good to be white knighted at the dinner table.
I saw you come in with some nice green rugs. Get me one of those. Those look nice. Yeah.
A green rug? This one? Thanks, Mama Kim. So glad Mama Kim was there to speak up. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, another guy.
Ah, yes. That's the good stuff.
Wait, is that the same guy or is that Luke?
As good as always, Gary. Good as always. Good.
You doing alright, Tony?
Oh yeah, I'm doing good. I'll be leaving now. I'm going to enjoy this carpet. See you around, Gary.
Yeah, man, I hope you just fucking enjoy the carpet or whatever. I'm gonna close this in case this guy charges at me. Hello?
You know what you're doing is wrong. Yet you still do it.
Who are you and what do you want?
You know what I want? I want you gone. You and this innocent little business. You hurt me and now I'm going to hurt you soon.
Schizophrenics on the internet be like? You're a child. You don't need to buy a rug.
Hey, Gary, can you walk me home? I'm scared. That creepy guy came up to me again. He won't leave me alone. Will you help me?
Of course, Turner. I will get you home safe.
Thanks, Gary. I feel much safer already. Stay close, please.
Oh, I can't turn this off? I don't see the guy. Are you gonna start sprinting? Turner's a good kid. It looks so damn creepy, yeah. Where are we going, Buster? Watch out, it's a little kid, I bet. You think so?
Do you hear that? I'm hearing something weird. Like someone is breathing.
Oh, fuck. You think you're getting hit behind your rugs, Gary? Every sense of it lie! This boy doesn't know it yet, but he will. They all will. I'll show them what you really sell. Oh my god. No, 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 this can't be happening. The man, why is he after me? What does he want with the kid? Oh man, I need to lock the store up. He doesn't know. He can't know. About what? No, what?
No, what?
Can we call the cops? Yeah. Third day. This is all an allegory for my time with Trudy. The rugs are actually polyester, not cotton as advertised. Oh shit. Hey gang, what are we gathering around out here for?
Hey Gary, we saw what happened with the boy. Don't worry Gary, we'll keep your secret. That outsider can't stop us. Yeah Gary, don't worry about it. We'll keep an eye out as well. The guy can't stop us. By the way, I really love that rug I bought the other day. The way the material feels so soft, like the skin. I mean like, man, woo, best quality in town. You've always taken care of us, Gary. The others don't understand, but we do. That stranger, he thinks he's helping, but he doesn't see what you've given to this town.
Pat steps closer, lowering his voice.
Every rug has its story, and we're proud to walk on them.
Thanks, Pat. I know I can always trust you.
Always, Gary, till the end. You've earned that.
Here, I think they're fucking the rugs, aren't they? I don't know, man. I don't know. Is that Jeb Bush? I don't know if that one was, but this one might be.
Gary, I mean, we just want things to stay the way they are. That man, the one asking questions, he's scaring people. I don't really understand everything, but if you say it's fine, then I trust you.
Don't worry, Eddie. You're safe with me. Stop doubting me, Eddie. You know what happens to doubters. What the fuck is going on? Don't worry, Eddie. You're safe with me.
Alright, yeah. You've always looked after us. Guess I just get jumpy sometimes. Sorry, Gary.
Silent green is people! Polyester green? Carpeted green? I don't know. Man, this is getting out of hand. If I just keep the store running, they'll see everything's fine. Just pretend it's all normal. You open up, smell, sell the rugs like nothing's wrong. It's all deja vu. I wonder where the other collectible is.
Hey man, what's up?
Good morning. I hear you sell high-quality rugs.
Yes, I do. You're not from around here, are you? I haven't seen you before. Do you live nearby?
No, I'm just passing through. I wanted to get a nice souvenir for my home. Can you get me a rug with yellow patterns on it?
A rug with yellow patterns. A cross rug? Oh, this one has yellow patterns on it.
This is perfect. I love the colors, especially the yellow. This will look really nice in my home.
Okay.
Her name is Dimma.
You should really start being more careful, Gary. Your store was unlocked the whole night.
What did you do?
I pissed on your rugs, Gary. Every single one of them. I came on your rugs. I pissed on them. I shit on your rugs. I fucking jerked it to those rugs, Gary. You better not fucking fuck the rugs, Gary, because I already fucked them, Gary. I already fucked them. Very soon.
Oh man, that was weird. It's a weird town.
Please, Cruz, thank you. Pipkin Pippo, lend me your strongest. I have drank 2 bottles of sake to see if I could, and now I'm facing the big consequences.
Ooh, you should... I don't know. You should drink some water.
Everyone, Arlana, thank you. Gary is a normal human being, just like you and me. Creamy, thank you. He's tugging the rug. Shim, thank you.
Yeah, you should drink lots and lots of water. Oh man, my rugs!
Bro violated the sanctity of the rug store. Oh man, and turn the lights off. Are you out there?
Oh, my fucking rugs.
Nobody puts my rugs in a corner.
Hello, Gary. It's time to settle this. You and your business.
What do you want from me, man? I just sell rugs.
What I want you to remember her. You turned my wife into one of your rugs, Gary. You made her disappear. I'm Daniel, the husband of the woman you skinned and made into a rug.
Maybe he did jerk off to the rugs. If one of them was his wife.
These 7 origin that you was me,
Gary, I made the rugs! Alright, kid. I'm gonna make you into a bath mat if you don't give me some straight fucking answers.
Why did you take me here?
I know you're scared, but I'm not here to hurt you, Turner. I pulled you out because Gary wants to hurt you.
What do you mean? He's just a rug guy. Everyone says he's good to us.
That's what they want you to believe, but you felt it, haven't you? The rugs, the smell. Gary makes rugs from people's skins. That's what he did to my wife. And what he will do to you.
No, you're lying. That's not real. Gary would never hurt me.
It's the truth. But I'm going to end this tonight. I won't let him hurt you or anyone else anymore. I should get the gas can and be on my way to Gary's store.
Is this where I live? I have a lot of gas cans. He pissed on my wife.
Oh, there's... Oh, the 3rd collectible. Oh man, I bet one was in Daniel's house and I missed it. Or maybe it was in the truck.
Time to burn this place down. I should cover this place with gas and set it on fire. Gary's in the back, so I should be quiet.
Wait, do I set it? Do I do this inside?
Don't mind me. Pissing on the rugs. I guess. Can he actually, like, come out and get me, I wonder? Kaneko, thank you. Gary has brought you a rug made from your dead wife. He knows that you missed her. Say thank you to Gary. Thank you, Gary. Read it more? Time to confront Gary. You should be in the back of the store.
I was scared to go up to the front.
Oh, fuck, man. You finally showed up again.
I will be the last thing you see.
You think you're a hero, Daniel? You're just another moth flying into the fire. This business is bigger than the both of us.
No, Gary. This ends here with us. For my wife.
I didn't even pour any gas over here. I didn't even pour any gas over here. The match would just fall to the ground and fizzle out. I jump scared on both perspectives. Shut up, man. Oh my god.
They call me Meat Man.
I guess that's it.
Well. So anyways, back to complaining about Trudy. But who is phone? Pretty neat little game. Pretty cute. I liked it.
Thank you all for over 20,000 downloads on my previous game, Gutter Night. Wow. Hell yeah. I've never heard of that one, but the game being played by dozens of creators, including Markiplier, made me realize I want to do something special for all of you who support me. I've opened up a Discord for those who want early access to my newest games, more ideas and feedback. Oh, you should have like wrote out the Discord link so that way when people make a video, your Discord name appears. But unintentionally extended the stream to normal length. Did I? How? Wait, what time is it? Oh my god. It's already been 2.5, or not 2.5, but two hours? 2 hours and 12 minutes? No wonder I started to like peter out a bit, even though I still had complaints. I was like, oh man. Wow. Trudy did that. Trudy did that. Oh my god. Suzaku, thank you. Suzaku Zero, thank you, thank you, thank you. Come big PP. Wow. Mr. Amazon, thank you. 2 hours of total bliss. Only you could stretch out a 20-minute game to 2 hours. What can I say? I've got, you know, I see the beauty in everything. I can rant about everything. Ember Amane, thank you for the raid. Thank you. That was 20 minutes ago. Sorry. The ranting went hard. Oh, thank you, Dago Bongo. Echo knows, thank you. Should have bought a rug for Trudy. 10% game, 90% Trudy. I will say, I would do it again if I had to. Oh, then thank you. Trudy is pivotal when she gets too old to stream, so she traveled back in time just to generate content for her younger self. I will say, if I had to do it again, I would, because she is an older relative. I definitely wouldn't want to, and I've taken notes for if there is a next time. I'm not gonna take her to museums. They're too expensive for how much she gets out of them, in my opinion. Maybe I'm being a bad person or controlling or whatever. If she wants to pay for the museums, she can pay for the museums. But like, I'm sorry to like harp about money so much, but it's pretty frustrating to pay for tickets to something and then watch the person that you bought the tickets for just like walk through it without really caring. The zoo is better, to be honest. Like, yeah, now I have like updated annual zoo tickets, so I can just take her with it. It doesn't really cost anything extra. Rumbler, thank you. FYI, the northern lights are visible here in Alabama, so most of y'all should be able to see them right now too. Oh, hell yeah. But other than that, I'm gonna take her to the movies if I ever have to chaperone her on my own again. I will take her to the movies. Because it's not worth it. It's not worth it, man. Not worth it. Gamer Jimmy Alias, thank you. Ticket receipt for Pipkin Pippa comedy special. Trudy's trying time for everyone but her. Thank you for the 33. She's kind of spooky. I apologize for harping about costs at your hard-earned money and her old ass. That's your hard-earned money and her old ass should show some gratitude. It is kind of hurtful as well, I guess. Like, I don't give gifts with like the expectation of like getting anything in return, but like a thank you is nice. You know, I do like when people say thank you. I remember there was one time I took her to the bakery and she pulled out her wallet and I was buying some
bread from the bakery, so I figured, oh, I'll just like lump it up into one purchase. So that way we both don't have to go through the checkout process. Like, I'll pay for this as well. I was like, oh, don't worry, I'll pay for it. And she just went, oh, okay. Like, man, could have said thank you.
How come thank you for $2? Thank you for your hard work. Oh, thank you! Yaxie, thank you for $5. The ground at Yellowstone moves a few centimeters, 1 to 2 inches each year. Trudy was right. They did move the mountains. I get the Miss Super Chat list. Usually does thank you for the biddies. No one wants a slap in the face for a kind gesture. Thank you for being my adorable little sister. You made life more bearable these past several years. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You got the power of the gods. I did find out, like, afterwards when she was talking to my family, there was one part that she really liked, which was free. I can't really say what it was because it's very, like, region specific. But it was nice because it's like one of the things that I really like doing. So it's like, yay. Like that's nice. That would almost be a bonding moment if she had indicated in the moment at all that she really enjoyed it. I destroyed my throat. God damn it. Shouldn't have done the Batman voice. Ah! Ah! Let me get on some BGM. Just sat here in complete silence ranting for so long. Onyx Decay, thank you. 2 years, yeah! Thanks for always making my day better with your streams, Pippa. Thank you. Pokemon BGM. Python hair, thank you. Little did you know she was being a jerk on purpose. She told you about the trust so that you'd check the trust and see that it's now all yours, Pippa. Oh boy. Alright. Mr. Azazel, thank you for the 5 GPPs! Chronically unlucky, thank you. I love your horror game streams, especially the ones where you talk about life/mental health stuff, like your past random horror games ones. They help a lot. Well, thank you. I guess I kind of chose a horror game without even thinking. But it did, like, follow the usual pattern of why I usually pick horror games. Like, I'm stressed out. I need a distraction. BGM's very loud. Big Mobby update soon. Have you been playing, Pippa? No, I logged in to level up the guild, but I haven't been playing. Now she's gonna quit after she becomes a millionaire. I could never quit streaming. If I became a millionaire, the only thing that would change is I don't know what. I don't know what. I'm a creature of habit. I don't think anything. Yeah, more Miata. I'd have more cars. I'm Corky Dan, thank you. I want to let you know you've increased my appreciation of VTubers and rabbits. Thank you, my Kamiyoshi. Hell yeah. Having a nicer truck. I don't want a nicer truck. I love my truck. I love my truck. Boy, tell me thank you for $2. That's impressively infuriating. Fire goes, thank you. I just got here, but what I'm hearing sounds like grounds for absolutely justified termination of one's subscription to Minecraft. No, your butthole, thank you for $10. Flew out my brother and his family for my wedding. They stayed at my guest house and I paid for all the food. Oh yeah, I read this one. Man. Fire goes, thank you. Oh, she's 70. Disregard my previous super chat. Old people's brains just kind of start breaking down in ways that make them kind of nasty sometimes. Lower Empire, thank you. This is exactly how my family acts, which is why I watch VTubers in my free time now. Zegarog, thank you. You're very relatable. This one too, unfortunately. Zentetsu, thank you. I'm guessing she didn't like the coast either. She did like the coast. At one point, we got to the coast, and the beach was right there, and I was like, oh, do you want to walk down to the beach? And she goes, no, just hearing it is enough. And I'm like, I could put on a video then. I could have put on ocean sounds ASMR for you at that point, but alright. Okay. Red Gold, thank you. So it's not you, she's like that with everyone.
I guess so. I guess so. I always thought that she was different. I think she is different in some ways. One of my family members, she's not blood related to me. She's like married to somebody in the family. She's like my favorite relative, despite not being blood related. Just because when I was a kid, she was always like... This is gonna sound really bad, but I used to have this dog that was like very sweet and was like, I don't know, just like the most kind, gentle dog. And this dog had like these big brown eyes and like almost like a little beauty mark. Like she had like this little black dot. And this relative has like some freckles and she's got like big brown eyes and she's also like so sweet, a little bit sassy, you know, like when you get to know her better, like she'll sass at you, and she's very strongly opinionated and everything, but she doesn't like let that affect like how she'll treat you. And so I don't know, she just always reminded me of my dog. Like I don't view her as a dog, but just like I started this comparison when I was like really little, right? I was like in kindergarten. I was like, this nice lady reminds me of my beloved pet, and so now I like her even more now. And so now as an adult, I think of that as well, and it still makes me like her. But Trudy fucking hates this relative, bro. Trudy fucking, your dog is very opinionated. No, the relative that I like is very opinionated. But Trudy fucking hates her. Trudy is like, oh, schizoed out. Like, oh man, she's like out to get me. She's like ruining my life. And it's like, Trudy? No, she's not. No, she's not. She's very much like just a normal, nice lady that also doesn't really let people walk over her. So, Trudy, I'm gonna be real. You probably tried to walk over her, and she probably nipped that in the bud, and you're still salty about it. I don't know what to tell you, Trudy. And she's not like mean. It's just like she'll. She's not mean. Not mean. Trudy is a targeted individual, not her fault. Just. Some people are no BS, yeah. Anyways, where am I? Thank you. Oh, so that's why Mamakin bailed on you.
Kiki, I am a superstar slam, thank you. I have relatives over a decade older than her, and they had a stroke. They're perfectly cognizant. Unless she has dementia, they're just being rude. She's always been pretty rude. Pretty out of touch with things. Like, I don't know, she complained about my parents' house like the entire time. Complained about their pets. She always does that. I talked about my rabbits. I was like, oh, do you want to come see my rabbits? Because I love my rabbits. Of course, I got to show them to everybody. And she goes, no. I grew up on a farm. We had rabbits. We killed and ate them. I'm like... Thanks, Trudy. You say that every year, Trudy. Even back before I had these specific rabbits, I used to have a different rabbit. And she would say the same thing, and it's like, ah. In 10 years, you have not changed at all, Trudy. The rabbits in my town tasted better. Back in my day. It was better she doesn't, maybe. Then we're at the zoo, and the zoo has rabbits, and I was like, do you want to go see the rabbits? And she goes, sure. And I'm like, do you like farm animals, Trudy? And she's like, yeah, I like them enough. And I was like, oh, but you didn't want to see my rabbits?
And she goes, no, I used to have rabbits back when I was younger, and then she started the whole spiel again. I'm like, oh my god. Robot, thank you. Alright, read that. Tactical Pansy, thank you. Seen all the fish? Name all the fish then. Yeah, name every single fish. Ark, thank you. She'll put you in her will and you shall inherit the elephant mug. Yay. Yay. Dagobongo, thank you. The disrespect is crazy. Enjoy, thank you. Send her the bill before she leaves. Tomlin, thank you. Trudy is so rudy. Boy, thank you. Put Trudy in a goddamn home already. Miner goes, thank you. Trudy is on that hustle and that grind set mindset. She won't tell you what she does in her spare time. Obviously a VTuber and my new Oshi. Ah. Chris and Brand, thank you. Do Trudy go to early bird special? I don't think so. I don't think so. Thank you, man. Thank you. Grocery store manager coded. Yeah. Bob the Zombie, thank you. Thriller comedy sounds like a Pipkin family reunion. No one in particular, thank you. People learning what it's like to deal with women from a man's POV is absolutely hilarious. This is so fucked up. Background noise, thank you. Just imagine Trudy meeting Tenma. I think Tenma would be very nice and try to accommodate because Tenma is somebody who very much believes in respecting your elders even if they are fucking terrible to you. Graham, thank you. Ticket recovery fund. Also, if this whole anime girl thing doesn't work out, this story would make a good stand-up bit. I've tasted poison less bitter. Oh man. Oh, thank you. Was this friend there before or after the meds? After the meds. She didn't meet anybody except for my family. Like, my friend dropped me off in the parking lot and then... Yeah. I still owe my friend for... Oh, man. Chat! I got a side tangent. Zentetsu, thank you. Thanks for the great stream, Pippa. I got a side tangent. Why are there like 5 different payment processing apps and none of them are compatible with each other? We had like a friend group dinner thing. And my card got stolen. Right as I went to the city. I paid at the parking meter and my card numbers got stolen and I immediately got like $100 charge from New York City. Yay. Spoiler alert, I'm not in New York City. Again, yeah. And so, unfortunately, like, I hate doing this, but like, it was like a put your card into the mix. Basically, like, oh, like, since there's quite a few of us, like, let's all split the bill. But I couldn't put a card in to split the bill. So I was like, oh, can you just, like, cover my share and I'll pay you back? And she was like, yeah, no problem. And then I'm like, okay, how could I pay you? And she was like, oh, we'll figure it out later. I was like, okay. And then she messages me, she's like, oh, you know, like, just a reminder on the thing. Because I've got, like, some bills that I have to pay. I'm like, yeah, of course. How can I pay you? And she goes, oh, how about Zelle? And so I open up Zelle. And I'm like, I know I have an account here because it's installed on my phone. But also, it's not letting me sign in. And it's giving me, like, this warning message that's saying that Zelle is closing or something. And you now have to, like, use your bank processor or something in order to pay using Zelle. So I'm just like, okay, how about Venmo? And I have not heard back yet. Just do a bank transfer. I hope she has a Venmo. She can just make a Venmo. It doesn't take that much time. I'd be very surprised if she doesn't have a Venmo. Venmo's trash? How is Venmo trash? Some flan enjoyer, thank you. Trudy is like the person that for real gives you ideas about who you'd meet in the process of touching grass. P.S. 20 months member. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. The fuck is Zelle? It's what there's fucking Zelle, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Facebook. Facebook has like a little money transfer thing. You You can pay through WhatsApp, I think.
Joseph attending Big BB.
There's so many. Payoneer, I've never even fucking heard of that one. Yeah, Apple Cash. Like, fuck off! I would just give her cash, but I'm not gonna be able to see her again before she's gone.
Tama, thank you. Cranium, thank you. Your family is full of interesting critters, so thank you. Rasper, thank you for coming. Big BB. Thank you, thank you! Background noise, thank you. Ironically, you could make a movie out of this. A movie she wouldn't watch. Chuckler, thank you. Trudy's IQ consists of only 2 digits. Sorry. Doggo Bongo, thank you. Surprised she didn't say the books in my town are better. I'm surprised too. Instead, she just had too many books. Cashback gas stations are the best. I don't think I've ever seen that in my entire life, dude. And I goes, thank you. Sometimes you do need to fight elderly people. Just talk to nursing home workers. They'll tell you. Background thank you. This is a great episode of Seinfeld. I've never seen Seinfeld. PHK, thank you. You really did the shirt at the soup store thing. She kept like looking at bookmarks and other like silly little knickknacks at the bookstore. Which is such a like... I don't know, man. I don't know, unless you're buying like a localized souvenir. I don't understand why you would go to like a bookstore and buy a bookmark. Maybe like a book and a bookmark, but why would you just... But she didn't end up buying anything, so. Shades do, thank you. You're far too patient for this woman. I would have lost it by now and actually abandoned her. It's a man, thank you. This is how we felt during chess, by the way. Peak Cinema. Mr. Azazel, thank you. No offense, Pippa, but this Trudy sounds like a real jerk. Thelma, thank you. Pippa, you have the heart of a saint for for having to deal with Trudy. I hope you at least got to spend more time with your friend before they left. Nope. Super Black, thank you. Rage Bait Disciples, we found our master. Background noise, thank you. Silver Lining, this makes for great stream content. Thelma, thank you. It sounds like Trudy wants to return next year.
I think she does. She kind of just invited herself to this trip. Like, Papakin and the other relative had plans, and she just invited herself. And it's like, guys,
thank you. When Pippa's rant was longer than the game. So thank you, Pippa. I watched your videos a couple of months ago, and I'm really enjoying them. Keep up the great work. Thank you. You guys are being so kind today. Milkman, thank you. The lion is forced to chaperone Trudy. True. That girl, thank you. Speaking of lions, have you tracked another yet? Yes!
I think I left my phone in the RV. I'm blanking on the name of the new lion because I really haven't seen anything of him, and he doesn't have like his own custom bio or anything, so I guess he must be like newer to the app, but his name is like Leiku or something like that. Leoku? Leikoku? Something like that. I don't know. I've been more concerned about Quenya, and Quenya has not... I check every few days, and Quenya's tracker still hasn't come back on, so... The zoo doesn't have webcams? I don't know. I should look. Code Leoku, Labubu the lion. For those of you who don't know, I use an app called Follow, which is like a little animal tracking app where you can buy like bracelets and stuffed animals and stuff. I have a few bracelets. And each time you buy a bracelet, they give you a new animal in your tracking list. And from there, you can like just see what they're up to. And sometimes you get updates. Some of the animals are updated more frequently. Some are a lot more interesting. I think the lions are probably one of the more like quote-unquote boring ones because they don't give a lot of updates. Lions are really one of those things where you can like keep a good eye on them. So, unfortunately, they lays around. Yeah. Not a lot going on in a lion's life. One of them is interesting. Sarara. She lives up in the mountains. She's cool. I miss Quenya because he was my first lion.
Vanya was my first lion, and he has not come back online. Which is sad. iPad lions, huh? Yeah. I bought one of the follow bracelets for my aunt, and she just did not care. She did not care at all. Which kind of made me sad, because I'm like, oh, this is like... I don't know, this is something that makes me happy. That doesn't make you happy. Double Eater Jake, thank you. When you think about it, VTubers are kind of like superheroes. Secret identities, powers, costumes, tragic backstories. I guess what I'm trying to say is, as cheesy as it sounds, is you're my hero. Is this a quote for something? It sounds really familiar. Terminator, thank you. Hey Pippa, just a quick update since I got married. We got a new furniture for our place. Oh, we got new furniture for our place and we're very happy. Also, this stream was very fun. Thank you. Oh, hell yeah. Congratulations on the new furniture. I hope it didn't break the bank. That's shitty. At least humor you in your interest. The Pippa does concern herself with the well-being of the lions. I do. Kaneko, thank you. I bet you can see the lions every time at the zoo in Trudy's town. Probably. That's dead, thank you. Are you sure Trudy isn't a reincarnated villainess? Ezekiel the Freakiel, thank you. She can't be that old. Joseph Choki, thank you for the 5 gift beers! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Thank you, thank you! GS Wolfo, thank you for the gift beer! Kaneko, thank you. Can we get an entire rant dub like Banjo's Kazooie characters? In particular, thank you. Does Trudy know what your job is? What did you guys tell her? Her trying to understand what VTuber is sounds hilarious to me. No, I will not talk about my job to Trudy. Apparently she tried prying for information from Mamakin, and Mamakin just tells everybody like, I don't know, she does like some internet business thing. Trudy never asked me, so... I guess Trudy asked Mamakin like a few questions about me, but she never asked me anything about me, so that's interesting. Very interesting. Wait, something, thank you. My guess is Trudy bought the figure and fibbed out the necklace for the same reason she didn't offer to pay for anything despite making a point of it in the past. She's broke but prideful. Ah. Spectator, thank you. Trudy thinks you might get her sick because of your allergies? I don't think so. Surprise, thank you. Hi, Peeba. Did you know that Coke is removing Dr. Pepper from restaurants and replacing it with Mr. Pibb? What? Show me your butthole, thank you. I heard you can eat eggs that had the chickens around cats and it's supposed to get rid of cat allergies. I don't know, I might be stupid. I don't know if that's real. Yeah, Grok, is this true? I'm Corky Dan, thank you. Maybe she's lying for the content. Maybe. Maybe Trudy's just farming for content. And she's trying to clip farm me, bro. Arthur, thank you. Sure. Wake me up when we arrive, Pippa. Damn, I'm getting farmed, yeah. Background noise, thank you. Krusty's gold will one day be yours, Pippa. Mysteria, thank you. Could be worse. She could have had her hand on your shoulder and said you're not included in the family trust. She did that to my mom. She didn't put her hand on Mamakin's shoulder. But one of the other times we've had an encounter from Trudy, or with Trudy, she was talking to Mamakin and she goes, you know, person A, person B, and person C are included in my will. And then also person C, person D, and person E. And Mamakin was like, you listed person C twice. And she goes, or Trudy goes, yeah, because they're related twice. Because this person like has like a bit of a complicated relation where basically like they're the child of one family member but then got adopted as another family member's child. So they're quote unquote related legally in a different way from how they are related by blood, but whatever. Alabama? No, not like that. Like adopted kid. But still blood related, adopted. So, but anyways. Mamakin's just like, okay. That's nice. And it's like,
First of all, taboo to talk about the one family member being double related. That's kind of like a sore spot that you're kind of an asshole if you bring up, you know, being like, oh well, did you know blah 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 is adopted? It's like, okay, man. Weird thing to go around saying to people, but whatever. Expressing the urge to say what about us. But yeah, also another thing, kind of weird to go up to somebody and say, you're not in the will. Like, I don't know. I don't know, that's weird. That's a weird thing to do. I don't know. Very strange and out of nowhere, yeah. It's like, okay. I don't think anybody really cares, but... I think now we do, now that you said it that way. It's not the issue of, like, being in the will or not. It's the issue of, like, why did you, like, walk up and say that? Do old people flex with wills? I think they do. I think they do. You won't get her ketchup packets. I hate you would be less weird, yeah. It'd be a lot less weird to say, I hate you. They do, they absolutely do. All they have to flex. Some do, yes, some older, bitter ones. Yo, this might be a controversial hot take. But I think the people that just donate all their money when they die are really based. I know that's really upsetting for some people. There was like some celebrity, it was Simon Cowell, I think. Simon Cowell came out and said, I'm not leaving my child anything. I'm donating all my money to like orphan children and an animal shelter. Like, I'm based actually.
Oh, but you're not gonna give your kid a leg up in the world at all?
I mean, he already did by virtue of being his dad. Think about it this way, that kid most likely never wanted for anything. That kid was not going to bed hungry. He was not concerned about there ever potentially not being a roof over his head. He undoubtedly has a bunch of free connections to his dad's industry. Probably already got a bunch of free shit from his dad. It's not, oh man, throwing his kid out on his ass. It's like, kids already had a leg up. I don't think it's bad if somebody does give their money to their children or to other family members. But my personal opinion is that kind of shit turns people evil. Tears family apart. Tears families apart. And quite frankly, kid's probably gonna squander it on shit like weed anyways. Build generational wealth. I don't think there's such thing as that anymore, man. I think people are too selfish. Dynamic Doodle, thank you. Sorry, family. It's all going to Face Connect. Binary goes, thank you. I don't think any of that is true when rich people say it. They always have ways of moving and hiding money and ways to dodge various taxes and likely dodging estate taxes in some way with that. And then Summer's, thank you. I mean, I have a grandpa that says stuff about his will to get his kids and my parents to spend more time with them. I can kind of see that, but I don't know why. I don't know why if I would want that company. Just the new generation about gambling. Generational debt. Oh, you could pay off. You could pay off their debts or something. But here's the thing: if you give somebody a bunch of money and they're in debt, they're just gonna get more debt. If they're not able to pay off that debt themselves, as it is, you know, and maybe they're working towards it. Maybe they're working towards clearing it off. But you know. Maybe I'm too pessimistic. Maybe I'm too negative. But what I've seen in life is that the people... Oh, people that get out of debt usually just put themselves in more debt if they're gonna be in debt. It's... there's just how it is.
Does the same logic not... Does not same logic apply to the charities?
No! Because when you donate to the charity, they're able to put it towards doing good. Here's the thing about charities, is they're most usually, they're non-profit, right? So the only way they really exist is by constantly funding money through donations and shit like that. So when you give a charity a bunch of money, they don't have to worry about money for a while, depending on the charity, right? If you trust the charity, I think people saying, oh, well, if you could trust a charity, depends on the charity. It's like, well, yeah. Can you really ever fully 100% trust anybody in life? No. Yes. Yes. Some nonprofits are scams. Yes. But I definitely don't think they all are. I would say some, especially some of the bigger ones, are pretty well known for being massive piles of shit. But
The leader Jake, thank you. When I die, I'm making my loved ones spend a day inside my haunted house to get my inheritance and scare the balls out of them for shits and giggles. Oh, poor sweet summer child. Most charities are just tax shelters that don't do much, unfortunately.
I strongly disagree. I very strongly disagree. I have seen firsthand how much some charities actually help. There's a local charity in my town that it's entirely run by volunteers, and all they do is they go around and they make the town look nice. That's their entire goal. They're putting their money towards buying flowers to put out in front of like administrative buildings and, you know, like community buildings. They're putting that money towards building more parks, beautification. Yeah, but that's local, but it's still a charity. There's still a charity organization. We have another charity in my town where all they do is they go around funding for like basic like food items, you know. They go around to like the different businesses and stuff and say like, hey, do you got anything that's expiring? And they take that food and they bag it up and they give it to the kids that can't afford lunch. There's a lot of really good charities, and they might be local, but that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean they're bad. And I think it's kind of harmful actually to be like, oh, well, all charities they're just tax shelters or blah 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 blah. Because if you look, I bet there's somebody in your local community that's trying to make a difference. Like, sorry to be like a fucking cringe ass sap, but there was one girl I knew. We became friends briefly. We live like really far apart. But I found a rabbit that was being neglected on this one app. And so I called the people and I was like, hey, I'll take your rabbit. I couldn't have another rabbit at the time. So I was also like hitting up the local groups. I was like, hey, can anybody take this rabbit? Like, it's being left outside in the hutch. It's been on this app for months. It's in bad condition. Can anybody take it? And this girl goes, yeah, just will you meet me like halfway? Because I'm like super far out, blah, 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 blah. I took the rabbit to her and she took a while, but she got it nursed back up to health, got him adopted out, got him his shots, got him spayed, or neutered, not spayed. And she kept at that for a while. Eventually she couldn't afford to keep it up anymore, but I would have donated to her. If I had cash at that time, I was like super giga broke back then. If I had money to spare, I would absolutely donated to her project. There was another like animal rescue for like wildlife. Where I know they did some really good work.
Actually, negative, thank you. Sometimes you gotta check your nihilism. If you think all charities are scams, try working at a food pantry for a bit.
True. True. If you're bored and you need a hobby, you should go work at a food pantry.
I see your point, honestly. There's gotta be some optimism for the world. Still, even when things seem bad and deceptive right now. Tony Silva, thank you. You're a great gal, Peps. Thank you for being here. Well, thank you. Again, thank you. How does Sakana's will handle ownership of 𝐒𝐴ZE, who inherits Pippa?
I don't know. I don't know who would inherit 𝐒𝐴ZE. Hopefully it never comes to that.
Shibasaurus, thank you. Cynicism is a blindfold that convinces you they're like glasses. Look for the helpers. I'm bored, but I'd be more bored doing that.
I think you would be surprised at how fun it is to spread joy in your local community. I think you would be pleasantly surprised.
Super busy tech, thank you.
I knew it. This was all an elaborate test to see if you were worthy of being in the will/trust. I've heard of people doing this before. Atreides Matrades, thank you for $5.
How Blues is thank you. Let's be honest, you're probably not in it anyway.
Probably not.
Binary goes, thank you. Pippa is a secret Rothschild. Yeah, she lives in an RV, and that RV is
On a yacht that makes Bezos cry. True.
Ryan, thank you. It was a cry for help. You must grab the pillow. Awesome sauce Kirby, thank you. A little delayed because I was trucking. I've got it in my will that when I die, my skull is to be cleaned, silvered, and kept as a family heirloom. The possessor of my skull gets all my shit. Okay, that goes hard, bro. That goes really hard. Canon P, thank you. I feel like the older people get there more likely to say weird things unprompted. True. Spectator, thank you. Does your family have hereditary schizophrenia?
Yes, actually. Not on that side. But yeah.
Paranoid schizophrenia runs in my family. Master, thank you. Is she by chance a 4chaner? No. DHK, thank you. Does it include the state of delirium? No. Takabanga, thank you. Oh yeah, this was a gaming stream. Oops. Pizza Man, thank you. My headcanon is that is that the NPCs can hear everything, like when a grocery store worker soft locks you? What? What do you mean? Spectator, thank you. My yabbit is ulting. No one in particular, thank you. Does Trudy know what your office is for?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't think she ever thought about it. Not one, thank you. This is for the base Mama King. Background noise, thank you. They're getting high off of rug glue. Akabongo, thank you. The rugs are made of people, aren't they? Background noise, thank you. You whizzed all over your valued rug, dude. Boy, thank you. It's an allegory for society. D1R, thank you. I'd pay off my car and buy a house. That's the only thing that would change in my life. Gentle Penguin, thank you. I watched a video of you saying worthless over and it's pretty good. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, thank you. That's it. You're in the will. No! Married with children. Never seen that. Baronism, thank you. I gave my mom $5K to pay off her credit cards. Used it to buy a flat bed. No longer gets money from me. Some people are just bad with money. True. True.
Me, growing up watching my family give the various relatives, hoping to help them, only to witness them buy shit like quads and like they'll complain. They'll be like, I'm so broke. I can't afford to get my child clothing for the upcoming school year. Parents give them $50 or whatever. They just buy like stupid shit like a horse trailer, or they'll give the clothes away to like their friend and be like, oh well, I had to because I owed them for this. And it's like okay, whatever. So maybe I'm cynical, but yeah, I think rich people just donating all their money to charity, fuck yeah.
And Summers, thank you. It's kind of like game studios. The bigger they are, the more corrupt.
Need to get a water.
Alright, thank you guys so much for stopping by. My name's Steph. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, too great! To live us away today. To live us away today. To live us away today.
hope you enjoyed your stay. Tuesday through Saturday, we'll see you again soon. A few hours past noon. Beep, 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 beep. Drinking, watching, reacting, backseating. ISP problems, left waiting. What the hell is Pippa eating? Marmot spam, his chats, his go ham, his super chats. When will Pip Possum come back? We hope you enjoyed your stay. Your favorite streamers live. So today she'll be offline. We'll see you again soon. Leave a like and bop to the outro tune. Next stream we'll argue and laugh. Next stream we'll have